back in the ring. You need to get back in the ring.
What?
Referee's
What's going
up to
on?
9. Get back in the ring, Braden.
That's 10.
What? Why didn't you get back in the ring? What happened here? Braden, why didn't you get back in the ring, man?
Braden!
What's he doing?
What is he doing?
Ah,
Crusher
what are
Red!
these idiot crushers? What a disappointment. Man, oh man.
Oh!
Wow!
Jeez.
He drilled Crusher Red, and he deserved. What? Thumbed him right in the face. Usually he goes for the throat.
Braden,
What's he doing now?
Oh, Kim Chee's got the bang.
Is he stealing it?
Is
he stealing the bang? It is bad, so take your time with what you got to say. What's your problem with the Rat Boys?
Now, I got neighbor John in my ear saying, hey, Alpha, calm down, man. No, you know what? I'm not going to calm down. I'm fired up, baby, and I'm going to get some answers.
Some people say, what's that saying, an eye for an eye, Cato? Well, look at this. When you're a good neighbor, an eye for an eye isn't good enough. Sometimes it's an eye for 2 eyes. Sometimes it's an eye for me grabbing an arm and breaking it. And sometimes it's me getting you canceled completely. And that's exactly what I did to Jimmy the Hippie.
Those savages, known as the Time of Big, the Slade of Spencer, and the Event of Maine, have put a pox on this house no more. January 15th, 2022, at Wrestling of Imagine, you will have Earl Apollo taking on the Slade of Spencer. And you will have Lord LaRusso and King Lawless taking on the Event of Maine.
So maybe later on tonight, I don't know, I might go down to my sanctuary, might have a little bit of fun with my Tigers, might celebrate, relax for the night. But I know for the next show, I will be ready again.
When I emerged from behind that curtain, you guys cheered. That means something to me, and I won't forget it. That was special. And if you guys have my back, I got yours.
This is the Coach Claw's favorite time of the year because it's Christmas, and then it's also because the hippie got fired. This past Saturday, he did it. John Ross, Coach Payne, got the hippie fired.
Well, in this instance, I'm issuing the challenge. Brian Myers, why don't you take on me? And I'll defend the Imagine Heavyweight Championship against you here, live at the Juniata Civic Association.
Talking.
Look at me. You knew the salad would go. You knew it. You think I need Alpha? I don't need anyone.
I wonder how the neighborhood feels about that comment. Catches him.
God, a snapdragon suplex from Jake Wiley!
Right on the back of his head.
What is he setting up for? Kate.
Oh, punch in the face. Big slap in the ear, maybe. I can't tell from this angle. It does not look friendly. Oh. Who's going to come out on top of this exchange?
Oh, big headbutt from Malaki Gage. Big headbutt from Jake Wiley.
Man, oh man. Something's got to give. Oh! That double headbutt brought both men down to the ground. Good grief.
What is happening? These two...
What's going to happen here?
Who's going to be the first to get to their feet may be the winner.
Here we go. Alpha's here. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Come on. Oh, Malaki Gage on the back of his head again. Who's the winner? Oh. He is in no condition. He took that thumb in the face earlier. Oh, he made the mistake of going after
God, what a spear.
Alpha's in a bad mood. Real bad mood tonight. Look out. baby. We're live, all the way live. It is Wednesday. You know what that means. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm loving life. I hope that you can say the same. Tonight we got a lot going on. Let's get into it. Let's talk a little bit about what we've got going on. But before we do that, why don't we take a second right now. If you haven't done it already, I see a lot of you did already. Go ahead and take a second right now. Give the video a thumbs up. It helps pushes us up in the algorithm. And you guys did an awesome job of that last week. We'll talk about it real quick right now. We had one of the most successful shows, live Wednesday night shows we've ever had last week. You guys came in strong with your comments. You guys came in strong with your viewerships. It's time watched set a single week record for any of the Imagine Live shows on a Wednesday. So I can't thank you enough. The Imagination, they were strong last week. I have a feeling, looking to where we're at right now, it's going to be strong again this week.
I have the same feeling, Cato. It looks like it's going to be a good night.
You know, we got a lot to talk about. Let's talk about this first. Before we talk about this whole night, Lenny, you're back.
I'm back. I was diagnosed with COVID. Ultimately, it wasn't that bad for me. I was really tired. Had a little bit of a cough, but through it all, I mean, I was pretty good. I'm a little bit over a week out of quarantine now, and I feel, I'd say, almost 100% again.
Awesome. Good to have you back right before Christmas here. This is, of course, our Christmas show. We're having two big matches. The matches we're going to see tonight, of course, first, we've advertised it before, it's going to be the world beater, Chris Coleman, for the first time ever going one-on-one with the Exotic One, Daniel Exotic. I'm looking forward to that match. It's coming up real soon. In the next few minutes here, probably the next 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I see one of the guys is already in the ring ready to go. So as soon as we find the world beater, I think it's time to have a match. Later on the night, another first here tonight. First time ever, a triple threat match for the Imagine Live title. It's going to be Rad Boy Jake Wiley against Malaki Gage, the champion, against the wild man from Uganda, Kim Chee.
I'm really looking forward to this match. I feel like it's got potential to be one of the best matches of the year.
I think so too. And there's been a lot of great matches this year. If you haven't done it already, a lot of you guys are on YouTube now. If when this show's over, take a few minutes, go and vote for some of your favorites. You have the Wrestler of the Year, the Tag Team of the Year, the most popular. You can do that right here on the YouTube app. It's really fun. There's a couple other awards. I just don't remember them all right now. You know, I'm old and I've had 15 concussions. So, these things happen. We have so many interviews tonight. I'm just going to read through these really quickly. The Rad Boys, Beastman, Spencer Slade, Alexander Apollo, Chris Coleman, Lucio Deveer, Alpha Rick Matthews, Coach Lance Payne, Neighbor John. I mean, that is a lot. That's a lot of interviews. I love the interview part of the show. I think it's fun. You get to know the wrestlers a little better, find out a little more about the personality. I love it, man. I love the interview part of the show. I love the wrestling part of the show, too. And tell you what, man, I feel like it's time for some wrestling right now.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
You ready?
I am ready.
Let's do it, man. Gelman, let's head to the ring, man. Let's head to the ring right now. First, he is from Missouri. He is the Exotic One, Daniel Exotic. His opponent, he is the world beater, Chris Coleman. Big dude. Holy cow, that's a big dude.
Yeah, Daniel Exotic's giving up a lot of size in this match, Cato, but honestly, I'm not counting him out of this match at all.
No, I'm not either, man. That dude's fast. He's clearly in great shape. A lot of time spent on those abs, obviously. Chris Coleman's a power lifter. Strong as the day is long. I don't know that you're going to find a single stronger competitor inside the Imagine ring. This is what Daniel needs to do right here. He's got to be quick.
Not just the Imagine ring. Chris Coleman is legitimately one of the strongest men I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, he's competed in strongman competitions here in Pennsylvania. I mean, he's a big, strong dude. He knows how to throw things around. And Daniel Exotic's done his homework. He doesn't want to get grabbed and thrown around. It's a good strategy. I think that Daniel and his cardio, this is the way to go, man. Don't
speed. Yep, this is everything Daniel needs to be doing.
Yeah,
get the hold of the head. That's smart strategy, Cato.
We'll find out if it's smart strategy. Now, this is where, whoa! Almost threw him completely out of the ring. Look at the size. Look at the look on Chris Coleman's face. This guy is intense. He is strong, and he is mean.
Yep, maybe the head wasn't the way to go, Cato. Maybe
I
got that wrong.
As soon as he did it, I didn't think it was a great idea. I think he's got to employ a different tactic. I think...
Look at that, Cato. Daniel can hardly get his arms around Chris Coleman. He's that big.
He's a big dude, man. Beautiful throw. Catches him. This is where you don't want to be if you're Daniel Exotic. You don't want this thing slowing down. This is where you want to be. You want to be quick, out of the way. Up and over. Beautifully done. What's he got in mind here? Sets him up. He's going for a monkey flip. Too strong.
Too strong. Just too much to try to flip over. This is where Daniel doesn't want to be. He does not want to be trapped in the corner with this man.
Wow. That is a game-changing strike right in the middle of the jaw.
Oh, man.
Threw him from 8 feet in the air, flat on the small of his back. And, the mood in this building just changed.
Absolutely. Daniel, you got to give him credit, though. He's still trying to struggle with his feet. You know he's got to be in pain after a throw like that.
Daniel Exotic's tough, man. He's a fighter. He's a ton of heart. But I think tonight might be that kick right in the ear, man. Give me a break. That's ridiculous. That is a ridiculous strike. I thought maybe Daniel's best strategy would be in this match, move quickly, try to tire out Chris Coleman. This is clearly not working out. He's not been able to slow him down or speed him up. Coleman is simply dictating this match in a way that, he's a world beater, man. He is a big, strong dude, and
knowing how to dictate a match, Kato, that comes from that veteran presence that Chris Coleman has. He understands how to control a match.
He's in no hurry, man.
The tempo. Yeah,
he's in no hurry, and he doesn't need to be.
Right.
I mean, he's twice the size of Daniel Exotic. He's probably got 3 times the strength of Daniel Exotic. Daniel Exotic trying to find a weak point. Oh!
I was going to say, I'm not sure that was the weak point he should be going for.
Did you hear? Was his jaw just broken from that clothesline? Is he able to continue, Chris? Good grief. That was one of the most devastating clotheslines I think I've ever seen in my whole life. That was ridiculous. I am so glad that I'm not Daniel Exotic right now. That is crazy. Oh, beautiful crossface. No mistakes out of Chris Coleman tonight, man. He is bringing his A game. He wants a big win here on Imagine Live.
So what you're telling me is you do not regret retiring at this point?
No, look at that strike. Look at that strike. I don't want to get punched in the face like that. I can't imagine anybody wants a crossface in the face like that. Least of all, right now, Daniel Exotic. There's no way that dude wants to get hit like this. Nobody does. He is in trouble here, man. And I just don't know how long Daniel Exotic wants to continue to fight like this. This is not a pretty fight. This is sort of almost reminiscent of the 1980s style, what they'd call a job match, because he is getting murdered in there.
Yeah, absolutely, Kato.
I have never seen Chris Coleman look better than he looks tonight.
Daniel Exotic, he needs to try to create some distance here, Kato. He cannot stay within arm's reach of this man.
Yeah, this is a straight mugging. Got him up. If he sets him up for this power slam, he got all of it too. And I think he could probably count to 100 on this one. Oh!
Wow.
I'm a little surprised there, man. I'm a little surprised.
Daniel has taken a lot of punishment at this point, Kato. For him to kick out, that's pure heart.
I mean, that's crazy, right? I mean,
yeah.
To take this kind of beating and keep coming back, I don't know why he wants to be honest. I think sometimes you got to be smart and live to fight another day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all right. I understand.
All right, Daniel Exotic trying to fight back with an elbow.
But is it too little too late, Kato?
I don't know. He's starting to build some momentum. He caught him with the point of the boot right under the chin on that one. That could be a changer.
But he still has yet to take Coleman off his feet, Kato.
Easier said than done, but he got him rocking, man. He's got a chance. And sometimes that's all you can ask for is a puncher's chance. And there he goes. He's starting to build up some momentum. This is where Daniel Exotic is dangerous. A series of shots. Got him again.
Them flying forearms, Kato, are a beautiful strike.
This is a mistake here. You don't want to try to whip him. And Coleman might make him pay. Oh! Daniel Exotic needs to break out his best offense right now. This kid's got a puncher's chance. Setting him up. He's got him in the claw. Oh!
Come on!
That was right in front of the referee. Kicked him right in the groin. I don't understand the strategy there.
he clearly did not need to do that for this, Kato.
That makes no sense to me.
Absolutely none. Zero.
No low blows. No.
Come on, man. Someone's got to explain something to me here. That makes no sense. Well, Daniel Exotic in a bad way there, man. He clearly got hit low, man. I think Chris better take a long, hard look at Daniel Exotic, make sure he's all right. He got kicked below the belt, as the kids would say. I think they'd say something else, but we're trying to keep it PG.
Below the bread basket, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, it made no sense to me. I know Daniel had some momentum going, but that match with 90% Chris Coleman, that dude is dangerous, man.
Yeah.
That dude is dangerous.
Absolutely.
If that is the Chris Coleman that comes to town to take on the Beastman on January 15th, Beastman might be in trouble. And I know that's a massive dude with a ton of athleticism, but that man tonight was dangerous and scary.
Absolutely. But I can never count out the Beastman. He is a mountain of a man, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, and you said about his athleticism, and it's just scary how athletic he is for the size he is.
He is. So we got a lot of matches to talk about the next 3 weeks. We're going to briefly talk about this show, and then we're going to head to some the upcoming show on January 15th. I'll tell you what, man, I can't thank you guys enough. VIP tickets have never sold out this early. Unbelievably, general admission tickets are selling at a rapid rate as well. It's not the biggest building in the world. I can't imagine we would sell it out completely because it would take a pretty big number, but it's very possible.
Honestly, Kato, I was just going to tell the people that I would not wait till the night of the show to get your tickets.
I wouldn't either. I don't think I'd do that. I mean, the possibility of a complete sellout
is very real.
It is possible this time. We're 3.5 weeks away, and we have more tickets sold for this coming show in January than any of the previous 6 shows. And if you've been to our shows over the course of 2021, that building has been pretty full already, and we're at this pre-sale number now. So it is possible. It could be one of the funnest nights in the history of Imagine Wrestling. It feels like it. The matches are lining up beautifully. The ticket sales are lining up beautifully. Everything just feels great. The last show was so good and so much fun. I get why people are lining up. Imagine. It's exciting right now, man. It's exciting time.
Absolutely.
So another guy that's really excited. We talked about him briefly. You're excited about this guy, the Beastman.
Yes.
We got an interview with the Beastman right now. Let's go ahead and check that out.
That's the bizarre. It's the bizarre. It's the bizarre something I can do. I see that seven. Oh, that's something I can do. Who's the seven? Who's the seven? Who's the seven? Guess it's that. I saw Papa Seven Sura. I see Kai Wilson. Who's the husk? Who's the husk? Who's the husk? I saw that. I saw the seven Sura. I see Kama.
Tell you what, the Beastman is all fired up. I'd love to know what he had to say. He's hard to understand, but I'll tell you who's not hard to understand. 2 guys that are really excited. 2 of the top guys in all of independent wrestling right now. Great tag team. They're here tonight, and their match was announced earlier in the week here. You guys got a big match coming up on January 15th. You got a big match coming up tonight. How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling about Warhorse? How you guys feeling about the Imagine Live title match tonight?
First off, I want my headband back. I saw Kim Chee stole it last week. Not only that, he stole our bang. I want him back.
I want my bang back. But I have this one.
I'll take care of him tonight and get them both back. How about that? But moving on, Warhorse. I mean, did you see those guys? Woo! See the size of them? They are big. They're mean. They're young. They're hungry. But so are we. We're the tag team of the mountain.
January 15th, Warhorse. Like he said, young, hungry, mean. But you got the young, hungry, raddest tag team in the game. And if you're that hungry, eat the chips on our shoulder. January 15th, Rad Boys in the house!
There you go, man. This is a big tag team match we got coming up. I'm looking forward to seeing Warhorse in person. They are a great team, and man, oh man, it's exciting to see those guys. Speaking of guys I'm not that excited to see, let's go ahead and bring our next guest in. I see he's all dressed up in
his special sweater vest tonight. Neighbor John, a lot of trouble inside the neighborhood. A lot of trouble. Now, I will say, we had a conversation before we went on the air. You know what you're allowed to talk about. You know what you're not allowed to talk about. Let's focus on the facts of at hand right now. A lot of trouble in the neighborhood. Where you come out on all that?
And in those days was Hezekiah sick unto death. Last week I came out here and said that I wanted everybody at home to wear red at our next show and join me in saying no. Well, tonight, as part of my Christmas sweater, I'm wearing red. And I'm going to say no to my own house being in disorder, because a good neighbor should have his own house in order before he starts telling everybody else what to do. And I guarantee you that I've got with Lance Payne, and I have a plan for that. We've sat down, we've built the neighborhood brick by brick, and we are in disarray. But as always, you see there's a lot of people in Imagine Wrestling that fight with these. Well, the John Ross, he fights with this. And I'm going to take care of the battle that's going on inside the neighborhood and get my own house in order, putting on a sweater, and making it better once again.
Okay, there you go. A lot of disorganization within the neighborhood. Curious to see how all that plays out. Another guy that's very instrumental in the neighborhood, a guy who always wears me out and makes my head hurt. Come on in, Santa, Coach Payne. Yeah, great. You brought the whistle. You brought the whistle. I want to remind you, just like John Ross, what we're allowed to talk about, what we're not allowed to talk about here. Let's go ahead and keep focused on the task at hand.
Do you really expect me not to talk about what everybody wants me to talk about? Talk about the stinking, dirty, hippie, that slum between Cato's toes broke my neck over a year ago. And you're going to expect me not to talk about it? Okay, I could talk about this great dinner and celebration that the neighborhood is having on Christmas. But you know what? The hippie isn't here. The hippie got a pink slip, so he's not even invited. Not invited to our big dinner celebration, not invited to Imagine Wrestling, not invited to the Wednesday night shows. Unemployed. I seen him standing on the side of the highway the other day. Who? Jimmy the hippie?
All right, thanks. Yeah, feel free to take off. You know what we talked about. So, while I have a discussion with Coach Lance Payne off camera, let's go ahead and take a minute right now, and let's hear from Alexander Apollo.
It should have been a glorious night for me. Was ruined by the main event, Bill Collier and Spencer Slade. See, me and Spencer have history, and it hasn't always gone in my favor. But now, I'm with the King's Court. And I'm going to show Spencer Slade on January 15th that I am royalty.
Alexander Apollo, his opponent coming up, Spencer Slade. We're going to hear from him in just a little while here. First, I want to bring, before we get to that, let's go ahead and bring him in right now. It's been a little while. Wasn't available for the last show. And, nobody seemed to mind that you weren't there. Lucio Deveer, welcome back to the live Wednesday night show. What's going on with you, pal? Nobody seemed to miss you.
Well, see, I took some time. I went on a journey to the other side of my mind to prepare myself to get ready, to get right in my head. But it's hard to get right in my head when my absence is taken for granted. When I'm gone, no one checks on me. No one misses me, and no one even likes the fact that the enigma Lucio Deveer is there, or isn't there in this case. The undefeated superstar was absent. And I thought, well, maybe it was because you guys found you couldn't relate to me. Maybe that's understandable. Once upon a time, you all used to cheer for me, you all used to like me. And then you thought, well, I thought I should say, maybe you didn't relate to me because I look weird, because I'm a freak. But let's face it, you all look weird. But the reality is, maybe you don't like me because you know that you're nothing like me. I'm undefeated, I'm a winner, and you're all losers. Well, rest assured, January 15th, I will be back. I will continue my undefeated ways, and my nightmare will continue. But for those that haven't been introduced to it, welcome to my nightmare.
Okay, incoherent ramblings from a madman. I don't know what he just said, but it was something anyway. I'll tell you that much. Speaking of a guy who did not mix words, though, the polar opposite had an interesting match here tonight. You really sort of mugged poor Daniel Exotic. I know he's being checked right now, so I'm a little confused now. You know, with the Beastman, that match, you took the shortcut. You kicked him low. Here again tonight, Daniel Exotic, you kicked him low. What's going on here? Why are you resorting to these tactics, especially tonight when it feels like you didn't need it?
I'm not resorting to any tactics. I am a fighter. If you go back and you watch the interview where I challenged Beastman to a fight, that's precisely what I did. I challenged him to a fight. And in a real fight, you do whatever it takes to win. And as far as I'm concerned, I won that fight. I left under my own power. I wasn't laid out in that ring. Your referees need to do a better job of giving pre-fight instructions. Your referee didn't at no point tell me that low blows were illegal in the pre-fight instructions, in both the Beastman match and in that match with Daniel Exotic. So, Lenny, the rest of Imagine Management, maybe do a better job of training your referees.
I mean, I feel like that's pretty well known in wrestling. Low blows are illegal.
Like I said, I fight. I am a fighter. In a true fight, you do whatever it takes to win.
Okay, there you are, Chris Coleman. What do you guys think? Do we feel like we need to do a better job of explaining that you can't kick people low during a wrestling match? I don't know. It's been illegal since forever. I feel like the rules are read over pretty well, but, you know, what are you going to do? Our final guest tonight, he's live, and he is, man, he was fired up last week. He had a big week last week. Let's try to talk to this guy a little bit. He mowed through the entirety of everybody in the ring. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. Alpha Rick Matthews, come on in here. You look a little, please, no spears tonight. I appreciate it. I'm old, but Rick Matthews, you had a big week last week. You mowed a bunch of guys down. Do you feel any vindication? Are you a little more calm now? You feel like you got what you wanted?
Calm? Kato, calm isn't in my vocabulary. What happened in that ring last week was a direct result of my tag team partner putting his hands on me. And, you know, I live by a certain set of rules. And some of those rules are, you lay hands on the Alpha, you lay hands on Rick Matthews, there are severe, severe consequences. I don't care if it's Malaki Gage, I don't care if it's the Rad Boys, I don't care if it's Daniel Exotic, Big Lenny, Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, it doesn't matter. You put your hands on the Alpha, you're going to get a beatdown.
Okay, so where are we at tonight? We're not going to see any problems going forward here. There's not going to be any type of situation where you look very angry now. I'd like to ask you to not be involved in any way.
Kato, you know what? I can't make any promises. I can't make any promises to you right now. I can't make any promises that I'm not going to go in that ring and do the same thing I did last week. You know, it's going to be whatever I feel like. It really is. Okay. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens then, I guess. There you are, Alpha. No, I'm sorry, this isn't your time.
I need to talk to my boy Alpha here. Alpha, you've been my boy for a while now. And I know things aren't looking so good right now, but I'm going to ask you to trust me. You're already wearing red, so invite me into your heart and listen to what I said to you before. Maybe things do need to change in the neighborhood, but here's my proposal. On January 15th, I'll join you, Malaki. We'll all be a team for one last hurrah and see how that goes on January 15th.
I don't know, Johnny. I really don't know, man. I mean, I know you've been telling me to back off, be cool, let it simmer, all that good neighborly stuff. I get it, man. I get it, but I just don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. You know what? Give me some time to think about it. Excuse me.
I mean, who would you even fight?
We have what, the Rad Boys, maybe Big Lenny. Right now I'm just focused on getting the neighborhood back together, Kato, and I'm putting the offer out there. that, I don't know, maybe things do need to change after the 15th, but I'm going to put myself in there to once again be the glue that holds this whole thing together.
Okay, very good. Well, it won't be the Rad Boys, I'll tell you that much. They have a match against Warhorse, but I'll tell you, another guy has a match on January 15th. That is Spencer Slade. Let's hear from him right now.
Imagination, my name is Oscar Maverick, and I am here with Fear the Gear Spencer Slade. Now, Spencer, you just came off of an absolutely iconic tag team match tonight, but it was just announced January 15th, right here in Altoona. You're going to be taking on Alexander Apollo. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, first off, before I get there, I've got all the respect in the world for TME. They are the best unsigned tag team that's available, and they proved that just out there when they beat myself and big-time Bill Collier in a heck of a tag team match. Now, next month is Alexander Apollo. Now, if you don't remember, I've already beaten Alexander Apollo not once, but twice. And they always say a third time's a charm. So next month, Alexander Apollo, I'm not going to beat you with the white noise. I'm not going to beat you with the ankle lock. I'm going to make you pass out in the middle of the ring so I can go back to doing what I do best, and that's winning the Imagine World Heavyweight Championship for a second time. Fear the Gear.
I tell you what, Kato. Before we go any further, I'm going to interject something here tonight.
Okay.
I heard the neighbor John Ross over there with his interview. If he wants a fight, I think I know a couple fellas.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk after the show. We can see if we can get something lined up. I know that I'm not sure Alpha's willing to accept, but let's see what happens here, man.
I'll accept the offer if he's willing.
All right. Let's. I'll do some negotiating. You can do some negotiating. Let's see if we can get this done. Before we go too far here, we do have a last match coming up. There's two things I want to talk about before we get into that. Again, I want to talk about January 15th, Volume 23. Get
your tickets.
Get your tickets, man. I wouldn't wait around. This is a good one to get your tickets early for. I wouldn't want anybody to miss out, especially our longtime fans who come all the time. It's most important to me. Of course, new fans are important. Don't get me wrong, but these folks that have been with us a long time, we really want you guys to see the show, and we wouldn't want you to miss because we sell out. So don't be on the outside looking in. I want to talk about the people who join in every week. Let's go ahead and scroll through some of these comments. If you commented prior to 7:01 tonight, I'm not going to see it until we get the live feed. Oh, you got yours all the way back. How did you do that? And I can only go back to 7:01.
Mine automatically updates on everything,
all right,
too.
Yeah, my phone. I don't know. Brandy Wolf's out there saying hello, Imagine Family. Ed Wilson, that's a new name I've not seen before. Just wanted to say thanks for the Christmas show. It was my son's first time, and he loved it. Man, that is awesome. That's the stuff that I like to read right there. Joe Horbula, Brett Query. I met Brett at the last show for the first time. Maybe I did before, and I just don't remember. But he brought his daughter to meet Santa Claus at the last show, so it was really cool. It's always better whenever we get to meet the people, see the faces behind the names
absolutely.
here. Kevin's out there. Brett knows excellent. Joyce is out there. Hi from Fallen Timber. Sabrina's back. I haven't seen her name in the last few weeks. Maybe she just hasn't been commenting. Heather, great fan, man. Heather's the best. She comes to every show. Brings a lot of folks with her. Tanya's out there again tonight. Joyce says, looking good, Lenny. Looking good, Lenny. Yeah, there you go. Just want to say thank you to the ring announcer for going back and get autographs. Let's see here. It says from Sideshow and Alpha. I can't believe that those guys, especially Sideshow. I bet the ring announcer signed it. That guy's yeah. Becky Belair. Good to see you back, Lenny. Always good to see you, Becky Belair. I'm just kidding. In case Tammy's watching, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Morgan's out there. Thank you for watching, Morgan. Joe, Brandy, Z-Meister Z. I met them a few shows ago. Junior B, Merry Christmas. Welcome back, Lenny. A lot of welcome back, Lenny. A lot of people glad to see you back. Ashley McDowell.
I'm glad to be back, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. I'm sure. Wrestling Talk Extreme's out there. If you haven't checked out their Facebook page, go ahead and take some time and check them out. They're big wrestling fans. Let's see here. Let the Neighborhood Fall Apart. Some folks are saying Michael Kerr.
Neighbor John looks like Mr. Rogers. Huh.
I also see where it looks like he got his sweater from the Salvation Army.
That's entirely possible. Hey, no shame in it, man. I bought a few things from the Salvation Army myself.
Special sweaters.
Yeah. Eric Ross is out there. Happy to see Lucio back. But that's the one Lucio. John Ross's toe is out there saying, I love John. That's interesting. That is interesting. All right.
Hey, real quick, Michael Kerr, can I get a happy 50th birthday for my mom?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Michael's mom.
50th birthday. I'll be there before I know it, man.
Yeah.
4 more years.
We're creeping right up there, aren't we?
Yeah, no fun. What are you talking about? You just turned 40. Give me a break. You don't even know. You don't even have an idea what 50 looked like yet. So I'll tell you what. Again, the show's coming up quick. It is time for us to have a 3-way match, man. I'm excited about this. This is what I've been thinking about all week.
Yeah. Like I
first
said,
ever.
I feel like this could be match of the year right here.
Yeah. Yep, a lot of people tuning in. We appreciate it. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and take a minute right now and give it a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and head to the ring right now, Gelman. First, he is from Uganda. And for some reason, he brought the Rad Boy stuff, and I bet he's going to get punched in the face for it. He is Kim Chee. Next. Let's head to the Rad Boy. Go ahead. We got a new cameraman tonight. He's very indecisive. It is one half of the Rad Boys, Jake Wiley. And finally, accompanied to the ring by Coach Lance Payne. He is the current reigning and defending Imagine Live champion. He is the side show psycho, Malaki Gage. There he is, man. What an intimidating presence Malaki Gage has. This is an interesting dynamic here, man. It's much different. I don't know how many 3-way matches you've been in. I know I've been in a few. We were involved in a pretty classic one way back in 2003. Yourself, me, Sebastian. Pretty great match. It's on YouTube. On the Imagine page, if you ever want to check it out. 3-ways are hard, though, man, because you can lose the title and not even be involved in the situation. Like it's an interesting dynamic. You really got to have your head on a shoulder. And
speaking of interesting dynamics, we have the sideshow psycho and Kim Chee in the ring at the same time, and those are two really weird dudes that are completely weird in different ways.
Yeah. Whoa! Straight kick right in the temple. How do you like that start? That might be the end of Kim Chee already. Straight savate kick and a drop kick.
Right up there in the face. I love watching that man throw a drop kick.
Yeah, it's a good drop kick, man. There's no doubt about it. He's a tactician, man. And innovative offense, catches that splash. The thing I'll say is I've been struggling all week trying to figure out who really has the advantage in this match. And to me, I say Malaki Gage has the advantage. He's the biggest, he's the strongest guy in this match, and he's the most unpredictable. I know that Kim Chee has a certain element of unpredictability, but I think my pick for tonight probably is Malaki Gage.
I would have to agree, Kato, but I've always felt like the champion had an advantage going in defending his title.
Always does. Right away, man, this is what I don't like about Kim Chee. This guy cheats when he doesn't need to. Like, you always have guys that want to take a shortcut. Malaki Gage is a fine example of that. He'll wrestle, and then take a shortcut when things aren't going his way. Kim Chee just takes shortcuts all the time. Like, all the time, it's all he does. He's like a cartoon character. He's like 5 raccoons stacked on top of each other inside of a suit, in a beekeeper suit. Because he's just, I don't know, man. There's something about that guy. That series of raccoons on top of each other. Like, I don't know how better to describe him.
I thought we were going to have a gentleman's agreement. They almost shook their Kato.
Yeah, I think even Malaki Gage shouldn't trust Kim Chee.
At the same time, should Kim Chee trust Malaki Gage?
I don't think anybody in the world, including the neighborhood, should trust Malaki Gage. if I were to read in the paper tomorrow that guy has murdered somebody and tried to bury them in his backyard, I would not be surprised.
I don't know that I would go that far, but if the dude showed up at the mall in his underwear, I could see that happening.
I think of him on a whole different level. That guy is I don't know how many conversations you've had with him.
None.
The dude is unstable at best. I've never seen somebody enjoy hurting people as much as he does.
Right now, things are not looking good for Jake Wily, Kato. It's a 2-on-1 scenario. This is not a 3-way match yet.
No, it definitely not. It feels very mugging-like. And there's Kim Chee again, straight to the dirty, man. Oh, is he actually going to do something, a legitimate wrestling move? Sort of. I mean, it was a weird sort of. Oh! All right, there's a little bit of a breakup of dynamic. Oh, there he goes. Is he trying to blind the guy?
Looks like he's trying to put a Kim Chee mask on him.
Oh my God!
It's a smart strategy, Kato.
Now he's begging off.
This might actually turn into a 3-way match if tempers keep flaring here, Kato.
Well, that is I've never seen that in a wrestling match in my whole life. One man threw a mask on another man.
Get over there.
Do you expect anything less than to see something you've never seen before whenever these two are in the ring together?
The one thing I will say is that I'm sticking with my original prediction here. I would have said maybe as a caveat Jake Wily had a shot. I really couldn't have seen Malaki Gage and Kim Chee working together. I did not see that coming. They're so different and so weird that I didn't see them working together. And Jake Wily, he's been in this situation before where he's been sort of, beat up by two guys, but he's had a guy for a long time now to tag out to. There's no one to tag out to now. Oh, there it is, the red thumb of death. Where's he going to stick it? Right into his
eye, Kato. Come on.
You're the commissioner, man. Can you do something about this red thumb thing?
I never know when he's going to have the red thumb. We need to maybe start performing pre-match inspection.
Yeah, maybe that's a referee's job, man. The thumb smells. I think he pours ether on it. That's my honest opinion.
I've heard it's frog poison, like they put on the darts from blowguns.
Where would you get frog poison? In central Pennsylvania, Lenny.
He's from Uganda.
You're a mountain guy. You know there's no poison frogs in Pennsylvania. Are there poison? Oh, he's trying to steal a win. Now he's begging off, man. This whole thing has been nuts tonight.
I'm the champion. I'm the champion.
There you go. Malaki Gage sort of reading the business to him. I thought maybe Jake Wily had a shot at getting a breather there, getting some time so that he could maybe build some recovery, but it just, I think the hole is too deep at this point for Jake Wily to even climb out of.
Absolutely, and even with Kim Chee still being up and ready to go, this is still Malaki Gage's match to lose.
Interesting side note on this match, some triple threats are contracted in a way where one guy's eliminated and then it comes down to two. First pin wins the match today. So one of these guys just have to pin the other and that's the end. So.
And that's the way it should be in a triple threat, in my opinion.
I agree. This is what I like. Sideshow Psycho really seems to be enjoying the sight of Jake Wily getting mugged, and here comes that thumb again. And this time you can see it. It's right in his eye.
1, 2, 3. Come on. Hey, come on. What's he doing? What's he doing? I don't know. What am I doing?
I'm pretty sure Kim Chee caught a whiff of his own thumb and gagged there for a minute.
Yeah, he's pouring something on that thing, gasoline or kerosene or something, which I would assume is illegal. But I guess the other question I have, I've seen the rule book. I've never seen where you can't put kerosene
on a thumb,
or something like that on yourself to wrestle.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I will say I've wrestled some guys that stunk so bad I wish they would have poured gasoline on themselves. I mean, I mean, they've clearly formulated some sort of plan here, but I think when the rubber hits the road here, when one guy's got to win this match, I'm curious to see. German suplex, high and tight on the back of his head. That's not where you want to be if you're Jake Wiley. That is not where you want to be.
Well, to be honest, Jake Wiley's been in this position since pretty much the beginning of the match, Cato.
Yeah, it's, I think that
it is a steep uphill climb for him to have any chance of winning this match.
I would have never guessed in a million years that these two guys would have worked together so efficiently. Is this a situation where maybe Kim Chee is replaced by Alpha Rick Matthews?
Maybe.
I mean, he's the replacement because these guys are working very efficiently together in a way that I never would have foreseen because they're both strange human beings, but in vastly different ways. Straight shot right in the temple. Damaging is the best way to describe a shot like that, where you're getting punched right in the left temple, and that is. Ooh.
I really feel like Malaki Gage at this point could have finished this match already. I think he's just having fun now, Cato.
Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, European uppercut, which is often a big move that Malaki Gage likes to use. Let's see how. And another European uppercut. This is getting a little uncomfortable to watch.
Looked like Kim Chee gave credit to Malaki for a better European uppercut than what he had.
Oh, ducked the line. Is he still in it? Guy can't decide.
A little bit of arguing.
A little bit of hesitation. It's costing the two of them right now. Oh, he caught him. Boom, dropped his butt right on his chest. Followed it up with a clothesline.
This might be the breather Jake Wiley needs to get back into this match, Cato.
Like I've said time and time again, Jake Wiley, a tactician, a guy who figures things out, a guy who has a plan every match he comes into, and maybe he's sort of taken the Rocky approach, absorb all that punishment, and look for an opening. And if that was his strategy, it's clearly working now, because he's got Mr. Malaki Gage in all sorts of trouble. Cuts his knee out. Oh, sets him right on top. Oh, innovative offense. I like it. I like it a lot. That could be the end right now. Kim Chee's out of commission. 1, 2, 3. No, only 2.
I guess that's legal because technically Jake Wiley didn't hit him with a low blow.
He did not, man. He did not. He kicked Malaki Gage in the face, and whatever happens, happens. Interesting strategy, man. What a great piece of business that was right there. Smart strategy. Another elbow lined up. Caught him.
I really thought they were going to keep Kim Chee down longer.
Is he going for that Snapdragon suplex again? That thing was dangerous last time. Kim Chee getting held. Oh, not again! Not again! Right on the back of his head. Referee, you want to check him? Malaki Gage
not moving, Cato.
Oh, he's got some life in him. Man, this kid's tough. If he wasn't such a jerk, he's so tough. Setting him up. He got all the momentum.
If I was Jake Wiley right now, I would dump one of these guys on their head outside the ring and hit my big move on the other guy and try to get.
There it is. Oh, he's won many matches with that one. Kim Chee takes the advantage. Oh, his leg's all trapped. His leg's trapped. Oh my God! No!
What just happened?
No! No, no, no! We don't want that. No!
What?
No, no, no! No, not Kim Chee!
To be honest, right now, though, Kato, I'm a little bit concerned for Jake Wiley. He got his leg tangled up in them ropes pretty bad. I am hoping that he did not tear something.
Oh my God, no. No, no, no. Anybody but Kim Chee. No, no, no. This is bad.
This dude is having an episode right now, Kato. What just happened?
Well, there goes the ratings.
Literally, people stopped watching already. Great.
Oh my God, this is bad. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Kim Chee, that guy is the worst.
There's nothing we can do about it except book him in another match, Kato.
Can we book the entire roster against them next week? Oh my God, what a nightmare. What? I mean, I don't even know what to say. I could not have seen that coming for 1,000 miles.
Yeah, I don't know.
This
and
dude is
Jake
so-
Wiley is still down, Kato.
Yeah, somebody might want to check on Jake Wiley. His knee is in a bad way. He really got tangled up in those ropes.
Okay.
All right, let's
move on, Kato, while he's being checked on.
we're gonna get him checked on. So hey, I know it was sort of a stunning end of the night. We're gonna try to figure out a way to fix this for next week. We've gotta do something. We gotta figure out a plan here to. I mean, Kim Chee is the Imagine Live champion.
He is not who I imagined is carrying our banner.
Oh my God, what a nightmare! All right, well here we are. We can't. What do you want? Get out of here, Kim Chee, you idiot! All right, let's see. Hey, it's been outside of that last moment. It's been a fun night. I am so glad that you're back, man. I'm glad that you're feeling better. I'm glad that this COVID scare has passed by you. No, please get out of here. God almighty. What a nightmare. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't done it already, take a second, give the thumbs up, give it a share. We do appreciate that. We will see you 7 days from tonight. We're going to have a full listing of the January 15th show.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.